Hello guys, welcome back to the Goal or No Goal 90. Match week 22 is here and we've got some huge fixtures, including a Manchester derby and big games at both ends of the table. Let's jump straight into my match week 22 predictions. Let's start with the biggest game of match week 22, the Manchester derby. Manchester United come into this game after a 2-2 draw against Burnley. While it wasn't the result they wanted, it gives them motivation. They know they need to tighten up defensively and capitalise on chances. At Old Trafford, the crowd will be electric, and United will look to start fast and take the game to City. Their attacking players have the quality to create opportunities, and in a derby, they can never be counted out. Manchester City, meanwhile, drew 1-1 with Brighton in their last match. That result may have left a few eyebrows raised, but City remain one of the most controlled and tactically disciplined teams in the league. They are excellent at dominating possession, breaking down defences and exploiting small mistakes. Tactically, I expect City to control most of the possession, moving the ball quickly and patiently to find gaps in United's defence. United will try to press and counter-attack, using pace on the wings and trying to exploit spaces left behind. However, City's composure under pressure and ability to control the tempo should limit United's chances. I'm going with a 2-1 victory for Man City. Next up, we have Sunderland versus Crystal Palace, and this one could be a big statement at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland come into this match with strong home form and confidence. They have been very competitive this season, especially in front of their fans, and are difficult to beat when playing at home. Their style is energetic and disciplined, and they make the most of the chances they create. This gives them a psychological advantage heading into this fixture. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, are coming off a goalless draw against Aston Villa. That result shows they can be organised and resilient, but it also highlights their struggles to score consistently on the road. They can threaten with quick counterattacks and set pieces, yet Sunderland's structured pressing and compact defence should limit their opportunities. Palace often leave gaps when opponents dominate possession, which Sunderland could exploit effectively. Tactically, I expect Sunderland to control the game from the start, stretching Palace's defensive shape and creating opportunities through wide play and quick combinations. Palace will likely try to stay compact and hit on the break, but Sunderland's home advantage and attacking discipline should make it difficult for them to create meaningful chances. I'm predicting a 2-0 win for Sunderland. Chelsea versus Brentford, and this one could be a surprising clash at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea come into this match after a narrow 2-1 defeat to Fulham. That loss highlights some of the team's struggles, defensive lapses and inconsistency in key moments. Playing at home gives them a boost, but confidence might be a little shaken. Chelsea will look to dominate possession, control the tempo, and create chances through their attacking players, but they will need to tighten up at the back to avoid being punished. Brentford, meanwhile, are coming off a convincing 3-0 victory against Sunderland. That performance shows just how dangerous they can be, especially on the break. Brentford are confident, organised, and know how to exploit defensive weaknesses. They don't fear bigger teams and are more than capable of turning Stamford Bridge into a tough place for Chelsea to play. Tactically, I expect Chelsea to try to control the ball, use width to stretch Brentford's defence, and break lines with their attacking players. Brentford will likely sit compact, absorb pressure, and hit quickly on the counter-attack, using pace and intelligent movement to threaten Chelsea's goal. This game will be about whether Chelsea can break down a disciplined and confident Brentford side, or if the visitors can capitalise on Chelsea's recent defensive struggles. I'm backing Brentford to win 3-1. Next up, Liverpool versus Burnley. Liverpool come into this match after a goalless draw against Arsenal. While they didn't get the win, the Reds showed discipline and defensive organisation, keeping a clean sheet against one of the league's strongest sides. That performance should give them confidence in their structure, and at Anfield, they are always dangerous. They play with intensity, high pressing, and energy from the first whistle. Their attacking players are sharp, and Liverpool are excellent at creating chances and exploiting defensive gaps. Burnley, on the other hand, are coming off a 2-2 draw against Manchester United. That result shows they can compete against top teams and can be dangerous on the counter-attack. However, Burnley still struggle defensively and away from home, and their squad lacks the depth to consistently challenge teams like Liverpool. Their confidence might be higher after scoring twice against United, but maintaining that level for a full 90 minutes will be tough. Tactically, I expect Liverpool to control possession from the start, stretching Burnley's defence and creating space in wide areas. Their fullbacks and wingers will be key, delivering crosses and supporting quick attacking transitions. Burnley will try to stay compact and hit on the break, but given Liverpool's pressing and attacking quality, it will be very difficult for them to contain the Reds. I'm predicting a 2-0 win for Liverpool. Tottenham versus West Ham, and this one shapes up to be an intense London derby. Tottenham come into this match after a 3-2 defeat against Bournemouth. That loss will sting, and Spurs will be eager to bounce back. Their defence showed vulnerabilities in that game, but their attacking players remain sharp and capable of creating chances. Playing at home gives them a boost, and they will look to control the tempo and dominate possession from the start. West Ham, meanwhile, are coming off a 2-1 loss against Nottingham Forest. That defeat highlights some defensive struggles and inconsistency in key moments. They will look to regroup, but their confidence may be low after consecutive losses. West Ham can be dangerous on the break, especially through quick wingers and forwards, but against a motivated Tottenham side, they will need to be at their very best. Tactically, I expect Tottenham to control the ball for much of the game, using width and clever movement to stretch West Ham's defence. Spurs will press high to force turnovers and look to create scoring opportunities quickly. West Ham will try to absorb pressure and hit on the counter-attack, but Tottenham's attacking depth, home advantage, and desire to bounce back should make it difficult for the visitors to find rhythm, so I'm tipping a 2-1 win for Tottenham. Next up, Leeds United versus Fulham. Leeds United come into this match after a 4-3 defeat against Newcastle. That game showed that Leeds can score goals, but also revealed some defensive vulnerabilities. They will be eager to tighten their backline and bounce back in front of their home fans. Their attacking energy and pressing style remain key strengths, and at Elland Road, Leeds can always create dangerous opportunities. Fulham, meanwhile, are coming off an impressive 2-1 win against Chelsea. That victory shows that they are confident, organised, and capable of beating strong opponents. Fulham's quick transitions and well-timed runs behind defences make them dangerous, and their confidence will be high after this result. Away from home, they will still need to be cautious, but they are not to be underestimated. Tactically, I expect Leeds to try to control possession and dictate the tempo, stretching Fulham's defensive lines to create chances. Fulham will look to stay compact and hit on the counter-attack, exploiting any defensive gaps. This should be a fast-paced and open game, with chances at both ends. I'm going with a 3-2 victory for Leeds. Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal, and this one could be a tough test for the visitors at the City ground. Nottingham Forest come into this match after a 2-1 victory against West Ham. That win should boost their confidence, showing that they can compete with strong teams and defend well under pressure. At home, Forest are motivated and organised, often making life difficult for visiting sides with a compact and disciplined approach. Their ability to capitalise on mistakes and score key goals will be crucial in this match. Arsenal, on the other hand, are coming off a goalless draw against Liverpool. While they didn't secure the win, Arsenal are confident in possession and have a talented attacking lineup capable of breaking down organised defences, but they will need patience and creativity to overcome Forest's compact setup. Tactically, I expect Forest to play a disciplined defensive game, staying compact and looking for moments to counter-attack. Arsenal will likely control possession, probing for gaps in Forest's defensive lines and using their attackers' movement to create scoring opportunities. This will be a match of patience versus precision, with Forest hoping to frustrate Arsenal and exploit any mistakes. I'm backing Arsenal to win 3-1. Next up, Wolves versus Newcastle. Wolves come into this match after a 1-1 draw against Everton. That result shows that while Wolves are struggling this season, they can still be resilient and grab points against mid-table sides. However, their overall form remains poor, sitting at the bottom of the Premier League, scoring very few goals and conceding too often. At home, Wolves will aim to stay compact and organised, but their attacking threat remains limited this season. Newcastle, on the other hand, are coming off a 4-3 win against Leeds United. That victory boosts their confidence, and their attacking momentum is strong. Newcastle are organised defensively and can exploit gaps in their opponent's defence quickly. Tactically, I expect Wolves to focus on defensive organisation and counter-attacks. Newcastle will likely control possession when possible, stretch Wolves' defensive lines, and use pace and quick transitions to create chances. Wolves may frustrate Newcastle for periods, but the visitors' attacking quality and Wolves' ongoing struggles in front of goal make the home side vulnerable. I'm going with a 2-1 victory for Newcastle. Aston Villa versus Everton. Aston Villa come into this match after a 0-0 draw against Crystal Palace. That result shows that while Villa are organised defensively, they have struggled to convert chances into goals in recent games. At home, they will look to be more clinical and take advantage of opportunities in the final third. Their midfield and forwards need to find sharper attacking combinations to break down Everton's defence. Everton, on the other hand, are coming off a 1-1 draw against Wolves. That result shows resilience but also highlights some struggles in attack. Everton can be dangerous on the counter, especially with quick wingers and forward runs, but their defensive organisation will be tested against a motivated Villa side at home. Tactically, I expect Aston Villa to control possession and use width to stretch Everton's defence. Everton will likely stay compact, absorb pressure, and look for counter-attacking opportunities. This game could see moments of intensity at both ends, but Villa's home advantage and quality in midfield may give them the edge if they can convert chances. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Aston Villa. Finally, we have Brighton versus Bournemouth, and this one looks set to be an exciting clash. Brighton come into this match after a 1-1 draw against Manchester City. That result shows that Brighton can compete with the very best and control games against top teams. Their forwards and creative midfielders are sharp, and at home, their possession-based style makes them especially dangerous. Confidence is high after securing a point against City. Bournemouth, meanwhile, are coming off an impressive 3-2 victory against Tottenham. That win will boost their morale. Bournemouth rely on quick transitions, attacking width, and exploiting defensive gaps, and they have the confidence to create chances away from home. Tactically, I expect Brighton to dominate possession, control the tempo, and probe Bournemouth's defensive lines to create space for their attackers. Bournemouth will look to absorb pressure at times and hit Brighton on the counter-attack, using pace and intelligent movement to trouble the home defence. This match promises to be fast-paced and open, with chances at both ends. So I'm expecting an entertaining 2-2 draw. And there you have it, my full Matchweek 22 Premier League predictions. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my picks or if you have your own predictions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Premier League previews. Goal or no goal 90.